everyone.
Hello.
Happy Wednesday. So just to start off, I want to let you know I am using a different software program, and I want to make sure you can all hear me. So if one of you can comment in the comment section, yeah, we can hear you, that would help me feel a lot better about this program. Because we're doing something a little different where I'm able to use different videos that I don't have with me right now, and we can put them in so you can see them. But in order to do that, I have a different software, and I've never used it before besides practice. So if you can hear me, let me know in the comment section. That would be great. Anyway.
And after the story, I can show you our visitors.
Okay, so let's start off with our How Are You song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got some good dancing. Yes, Kathy can hear us. So that means we're good. Here we go. This is my How Are You song. This is my How Do You Do song. And I'm so glad we are here. This is my I Miss You song. This is my High Five to You song. And I'm so glad we are here. And you know, Tut and Billy will come to visit. And I'm so glad we are here. One more time. This is my How Are You song. This is my How Do You Do song. And I'm so glad we are here. This is my I Miss You song. This is my High Five to You song. And I'm so glad we are here. And you know, Tut and Billy will come to visit. And I'm so glad we are here. Yes, I'm so glad we are here. Hello, everyone. Thank you for confirming that you can hear me. I was a little bit worried about it. So, good deal. How's everyone doing on this lovely Wednesday day? I hope you're well. I would also like to know today, what's outside your window? I have something very special I'm going to show you that's sort of outside my window. I'm going to go get it right now, okay? You go look, I'll go look, we'll go.
I saw that was a very cold day. Yeah, me too. And here comes the one and only chicken.
Here's our special guest today. We bought Rocky. Now, usually Rocky is outside our window. He was actually downstairs, and I'm going to bring him outside. But for all of you who've met Rocky, I thought it'd be fun to see him again. Now, Ava and Amelia, do you think Rocky is smart?
No. No.
Do you think Rocky knows a few things?
Yes.
Okay. Rocky has chicken instinct, or chicken smarts. He has some things figured out, but would you consider him wise?
No. No.
There's a difference between instinct and chicken knowledge and being wise. Rocky knows how to find food. Rocky knows where to find shelter. Rocky knows how to make noise to freak people out. Rocky knows how to attack people if he feels threatened, but Rocky doesn't really have wisdom like we're going to be learning. Now, I'm going to let Rocky outside so he can go do his rooster thing, and then we'll keep going with our show. So, girls,
bye-bye.
We'll be right back. I'm just going to set it outside.
I also saw that it was a very cold day. I see a turtle.
It's a chilly day today. Kind of feels like fall, but I know that by tomorrow it's going to warm up. I'm glad to see everyone joining us. I see the Esterlys are here and Genesis has joined us. And Gertie's in the garden barking. Sounds like a dog. Our dogs were just barking too. Kathy Schumann's with us. Awesome. So, since we kind of started the topic, we started talking about the topic of wisdom, we're going to move over to Turt and Billy. They're joining us today, and we're going to see what they have to say. All right? So here we go. All right. Gotta focus this just right. Ah, gee. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh man.
What's up, Billy?
Well, I've been trying to read through the book of Proverbs since last week, and it's hard. And I'm getting all muddled.
What are you struggling with?
Geez, where do I begin? Well, like the beginning of Proverbs, like the first chapter, it says that the purpose of the book of Proverbs is to know wisdom. What? How can someone just know wisdom? Ugh!
Well,
Hello.
What?
What? Hello. It is I, the Fairy of Wisdom. Oh, wisdom. Perfect. It's the Fairy of Wisdom. Oh, you're just in time. You're what I've been looking for. A Fairy of Wisdom. Indeed. I am the Fairy of Wisdom. I flutter around the world, granting wisdom to those who need it.
I really don't think that that's how wisdom works.
It sounds perfect. It sounds perfect. Now I know how I can get my wisdom. With my specific wisdom dust, I sprinkle over you and say the wisdom words of all those wise.
The wisdom words of all those wise?
Yes, and then you simply say the magic wisdom phrase and believe with all your heart. Oh, I will believe. I will. Oh, this is great. What is it? What is the magic wisdom phrase?
Billy, this doesn't make any sense.
The magic wisdom phrase is will wisdom weave its wondrous will to grant me wisdom till I get my fill.
Billy, this fairy is a fraud. There's no such thing as wisdom dust. You can't cast a spell and acquire wisdom. Wisdom is something that you work for. You read the Bible and you take the example of Jesus. It's something that you must study to get. Geez, Turt, this fairy, she's gonna help me bypass all that stuff and just become wise in a snap. Are you ready? Yes! No! Stop all this nonsense!
Hi, everybody. Oh, hi. Oh, hi, Susie. How are you? I love your fairy costume. Wait, what? What? So you're not a fairy? You're not the Fairy of Wisdom? Well, my mama says I'm really clever for my age.
See, Billy, there's no fast track to becoming wise. And God isn't asking us to get wise overnight. Wisdom is something that comes from inside of us as we learn and grow. And the Bible is our guide to understanding how to live our lives and how to use wisdom to handle everyday situations.
Well, I got so worked up with not understanding some of the passages in Proverbs. I just wanted it to be easier.
Learning and growing in wisdom is not fast or easy. But God also gave us each other so that we can talk and learn together.
Okay, guys, well, I gotta go. It's almost time for my lunch. Bye-bye. Bye. Well, I'll keep working through Proverbs. And Billy, you can join me, and Turt, you can join me, and you guys, if we have any troubles, we can work together. Yeah, I guess that's a good idea. All right. What was that? We met the Fairy of Wisdom. But she just ended up being a cute little girl named Susie. But we learned in that story, Billy wanted to get wisdom right away because he thought it was something that he was struggling to understand. And he thought maybe if I can just get it by having magic fairy dust or something, that'll solve all my problems. But that's not how you get wisdom, is it? Right? Nope. That's why we have the book of Proverbs, because in it there's a lot of great information to kind of help us learn about how to live our lives, how we want to treat others, how we want to make decisions that are wise.
Yes.
So, I'm going to quickly see what's next on my list. All right. Next we're going to go to the book of Proverbs. And we've already talked about where it is. It's in the Old Testament. And I want to focus on the first 5 chapters of Proverbs this week. And I'm not going to read them all because there is a lot going on. But I'm going to talk a little bit about the main themes of the first 5 chapters of Proverbs. So, the first thing that we learn about Proverbs is that it wants us to learn, study, and grow in wisdom. Unlike book smarts like math, science, geography, history, this type of learning requires you to read something, think about it, and then live it. So, for example, we're going to see a video about the importance of actually listening to people. Wisdom shows that you're not just like sitting there while someone's talking, but thinking about other things. Wisdom is sitting with someone, engaging with them, listening to what they have to say, so that they know that you are also involved in the conversation and are hearing them. So, the purpose of Proverbs is to learn and grow in wisdom. Chapter 3 talks about trusting and honoring God, because that's a very big, important part of becoming wise, is listening to God's teachings. Unlike Rocky, who doesn't have the ability to reason or think of right and wrong, God gave us the ability to know right from wrong, and that has a lot to do with using wisdom in making decisions. Chapter 4 is talking about how we can learn from our parents in order to gain some wisdom. Our parents are good guides to help us if we ever have questions about things that we're not sure about how to handle, or we had a situation with someone that made us feel bad and we don't know how to move forward. Do we kick that person in the face because they hurt our feelings, or do we take the wise path and decide that we're going to talk to the person about how they made us feel? See, parents are helpful in that area. All right? So, and chapter 4 also talks about avoiding bad company. That makes sense. So the first 5 chapters in Proverbs kind of lay things out for us and talk about a few things that will help us in our journey toward wisdom. And speaking of our journey toward wisdom, I put this new software program together just for this video, and it's one that Amelia Vadnais put together, and I also shared it earlier this week, but I wanted to share it today as well. It's a skit that she wrote called The Wise Person and the Not Wise Person. So right now, we're going to click over to that video so that you can watch it, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more. Here we go. The
wise and the not wise person skit. Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about the wise guy named Willie Wise and the not so wise guy named Nathan Not. So let's jump right into the story. But first, today we are going to be learning about what is a wise person and what is not a wise person. So let's go.
What the wise Willie did. Hey, Wonder, what's up? Why do you look so sad?
need some advice.
Well, I will see if I can help you. What do you need advice about?
Well, I just got a new dog named Wonka, and he doesn't seem to like me or his new home. What should I do?
You should take him on lots of walks and get him lots of toys. And if that doesn't work, just ask me for more help. I'm always here for you.
Thanks, Willie. I will try. Willie Wise did what for Wanda, Wonder? He listened to her. Wise people listen. Now you say it.
Wise people listen.
Good. Now we are going to see what Nathan Knott did.
Before Willie came.
Wah, wah.
What is that annoying sound?
Hey, Nathan, I need some help. Wah.
Can't you see I'm busy playing on my phone?
Will you please listen?
Fine, but I won't like it.
Great, thanks. Well, I just got a new...
I should go get some chicken wings after this. Wait, no! I should get some frozen yogurt after this. That would taste good. Wait, why am I still here?
Wait, where are you going? Wah.
Bye, Wanda. Then, after Nathan Knott left, Willie Wise came walking by.
Nathan Knott was not wise. Here is a hint. He did the opposite of what Willie Wise did. Yep, he didn't listen to Wanda about her problem. So remember this. If you want to be wise, like Willie, listen to others. Don't be like Nathan Knott and not listen to others. Bye, guys. See you next time.
That was awesome. Thank you, Amelia Vadnais, for that video.
Yes.
What I really appreciated is she gave us a good example about what to do and what not to do. That was awesome. Well done. And I would love for any of you and all of you to share videos or pictures or things that you are working on that you got out of our time together. But before we do anything else, we are going to get up and move because I feel like it's time to do that. All right, so here we go. All right. Today, in our Get Up and Move, we're going to sing our Get Up and Move song, and we're also going to sing I've Got the Joy, Joy, Joy Down in My Heart, and This Little Light of Mine. Here we go. But first, we'll start with our Get Up and Move song. And get ready to be doing animal notions because we are going to be acting like Billy and Bit and Turt. It's time to get up and move. Get out of your chair. Bring your arms up high and reach them to the sky. Then we'll bend down low and we'll touch our toes. Come on, everybody. Come on and move your body. Next we'll act like a monkey. We'll be goofy, goofy, jumpy, jumpy, yeah. Oh, I like my monkeys. Then we'll be like a bunny and we'll hop, 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 hop in place. Then we'll slow way down like a turtle. Come on, everybody. Come on and move your body. It's time to get up and move. Get out of your chair. Please don't, Amelia. Bring your arms up high and raise them to the sky. Then we'll bend down low and we'll touch our toes. Come on, everybody. Come on and move your body. Next, we'll act like a monkey and we'll be real goofy everywhere. Then we'll act like a bunny and we'll hippity, 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 hippity hop. so happy, so very happy. I've got the love of Jesus in my heart. And then, this little light of mine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under a bush. No, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bush. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bush. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. We won't let Satan it out. Won't let Satan it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Won't let Satan it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Won't let Satan it out. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Yes, awesome. Thank you for singing, Ava and Amelia, and doing those awesome motions. That was great. So, this week we are talking about what wisdom looks like and how we start learning about it. And we are going to.
This is kind of like wisdom. Schoolwork.
Schoolwork is a little different type of learning. That's one of Amelia's workbooks. But with our Zoom conference call that we are going to be doing tomorrow at 4 o'clock, I want you to do a little work for me. I want you to get to your Bibles or go online, because you can also find Bible verses online, and look through the first 5 chapters in Proverbs.
And this is going to be our visitor.
Pick one of the verses that you find most interesting in Proverbs 1 through 5. You can pick any one and paraphrase it. Can anyone tell me what paraphrase means? No one? Paraphrase means take what you read and explain it a little bit. So, for example, I picked Proverbs chapter 4, verses 25 through 27. And I paraphrased it.
What's that?
Which means I reworded it to make it a little bit more understandable for me. So, what I paraphrased was Proverbs 4, verse 25 through 27 says, "Focus on what is good and right. Don't be distracted and go off course." So, the real verse, not paraphrased, is, "Let your eyes look directly ahead. Let your gaze be straightforward in front of you. Watch the path at your feet, and in all the ways you will be established. Don't turn to the right or left. Don't turn your foot. Keep your foot from evil." So that was the verses, and then my paraphrase was, "Focus on what is right and good. Don't be distracted and go off course." So I want you to do something along those lines. Find something in the first 5 chapters of Proverbs. I'm going to put this down, okay? And then paraphrase it. Or if you don't want to write, draw a picture of what you're thinking it's saying. All right? So, with that, and we're going to be sharing those tomorrow during our Zoom call at 4 o'clock. So bring your paraphrased or your drawings of one of the verses in Proverbs, chapters 4 through 5. Chapters 1 through 5. Sorry, I'm confused. All right, and with that, I've had a really good time. I've also really appreciated that you've hung with me during this new software that I'm using, and I think it's going pretty good so far, so that's encouraging. I'm very glad that we didn't get kicked off or you guys weren't able to hear me. Everything's going wonderfully. So I'm going to pray right now before we sing our last song, and I can't wait to see you all tomorrow during our Zoom call at 4. So let's do a quick word of prayer, and then we're going to sing our goodbye song. Dear Lord, first of all, I want to thank you that we worked through this new software and it was successful. I thank you for everyone that could join us today and start learning about how we can learn and grow in wisdom, because that is something that you want to see all of your people doing. I pray that we will continue to enjoy our week and be good helpers and good listeners to those around us. And thank you that we can be together virtually until we can all be together in person. And all God's children said,
Amen.
So now we're going to do our With You song, our goodbye song. All right. The clouds are in the sky, but they are not as high as I am. The frogs, they hop and hop, and they never stop like me. I think of all the things I've done and all the things to do. It's so good to be alive. It's so good to be alive with you. Let's share the screen. The frogs are in the sky. What? The clouds are in the sky, but they are not as high as I am. The frogs, they hop and hop, and they never stop like me. I think of all the things I've done and all the things to do. It's so good to be alive. It's so good to be alive with you. Well, thank you again for joining us for this Family Connection on Wednesday. It's been a lot of fun with our skits and our videos and our Bible times and our singing, songing. It's all good. Ooh, let's not put a mad face on. I hope you all are well. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow at Zoom. And until then, peace.
Bye.
We miss you.